Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of the flip of my daily December daily traveler's notebook insert. This is a traveler's notebook made by Ray Blake. It is in beautiful red leather, and it was called the Londoner or the London Underground. And let's take a look to see where we left off. So nothing here has changed, the same. It's all the same. We've got the ollie clip, some paper, the Cocoa Daisy bow, and here we are. The last time we were here, we made our way through this page right here. December 11th, my grandmother's Buckeye recipe. We have since made those Buckeyes, and they were very tasty. I wanted to put in some other family recipes. This is from my Aunt Eleanor. This is her Springerlee. I think I spelled that wrong. This is her Springerlee recipe. They're a wonderful white German cookie that have anise or anise, which tastes like licorice. One of my favorite cookies. So there's her recipe if you want to give them a try. They're much more complicated to make than the Buckeyes, but they're still a great cookie. So that's on the 12th. On the 13th was student recitals and juries and all of that fun stuff. So just a couple of my students and what they played. On the 14th, I wanted to put the recipe that my mother uses for snickerdoodles. And I think she got this from the old Betty Crocker cookie cookbook, the one that they re-released like in the facsimile of the original. So I put that wonderful recipe there. Now on the 15th, let me get the monkey fist out of the way. This is my mother's lasagna recipe. This is I took a photo of what the sauce is like in the pan as you're making it. Here it is as you're about ready to bake it, and that's what it looks like when you take two pieces out. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful recipe. So if you want to screenshot it, there you go. Give it a try. You'll be glad you did. Then on the 16th, the Saturday the 16th was an incredibly busy day. I had rehearsals in the morning and then 2 performances of Nutcracker. So I when I got home, just did this is from a Harry and David catalog, some paper I printed, some washi. That's all I really had time for. Then here on the 17th was a very busy day. I had 2 church services in the morning, and then I had Nutcrackers in the afternoon, and then we went and had Savastano's deep dish pizza that evening. So I was exhausted, so not really much time for any arting, but since it was mainly a Nutcracker weekend, I put some Nutcrackers there. The 18th, Monday, was my day of rest. It was my massage day, and I had gotten a new magazine in, and this was one of the pages in the magazine. So I thought it went really well with the 18th, and since it was a day of rest, I slept in and got a massage, and that was really about all I did that day. I thought this was a perfect photo to put down. Yes, it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it was my day of reflection. Now, on the 19th, this came from the same catalog. I just did a little bit of writing, and it was cold, so I printed this wonderful sweater paper, and the 19 went with everything, so that's that. Here's a calendar that I wanted to fill in, but I haven't filled in. And you can see I stitched it. I did have it staple bound, but as I started putting more stuff in, it started to come loose, so I decided to stitch it. Now here's the 20th. I was going to write something here or put a photo here, but I never got around to it. And then it was a teaching day and I had a rehearsal, so I just decided not to. So I printed this on vellum. And yes, I think it's upside down, but you know what? That gives it that charm. Some Cocoa Daisy ephemera. These are from Cocoa Daisy. And then Love Lives Here. And so there's my two boys. And then this is the 21st, and this is the Putnam City School cinnamon roll recipe. If you want a wonderful cinnamon roll recipe, yes, this is what they look like. A little photo taken. Here's the recipe. Oh, and I forgot to put bake at 350 for 25 minutes. So there you go. That's what we did on the 21st. On the 22nd, I had put this little snowman down and this one down because we got cards from my parents. And I was going to put something here, but nothing got put there, so I'm leaving it as is. Family is people we cherish, times we treasure, and joys we celebrate. And I thought the cute little snowman with, see, look, more glitter. The 23rd, this was our final day of Nutcrackers. And at the very end, the very last performance, as they're doing their final bows, they dump all of the snow that didn't fall. And I'm not happy with this, but oh well, it's there. Now here is the 24th. On the 24th, I played the Midnight Mass at the Holy Family Cathedral, and we performed John Rutter's Magnificat and one of my dear friends, Lorelei, for about half an hour or so before service starts. She plays in almost pitch darkness, like just candlelight, some French Noels. And then here we are up in the choir loft where the organ is. And this is from a Starbucks bag from picking up a little sandwich. And then here on the 25th, we did the Buckeyes. So you can see them in the freezer or refrigerator chilling. And here they are after being dipped. And one of my presents was I got a book by, actually two books, by Rupi Kaur, Milk and Honey and the Sun and Her Flowers. This is her new book. And this is an older book of her poetry. And one of the poems I really felt made so much sense. This place makes me the kind of exhausted that has nothing to do with sleep and everything to do with the people around me. Introvert. And there you can see a bunch of people creating or stealing from that person. And that's kind of how I felt after all of the holidays were over. And then I had just prepped a few pages with other little pieces of ephemera. These I printed on vellum and glued down. There you go. And I think I'm just going to put some more recipes that we have from our family that we like. And so that's all that's in my December daily. This is the first time I've ever done a December daily, and I really am glad that where's the front? That I did do it, because now, you know, we have this wonderful traveler's notebook that we can do again for next year. And so we'll have just a little something that has, you know, something from our Christmases together. So this is Christmas number 1 is a married couple in this beautiful traveler's notebook. I will link Ray's webpage, mylifeallinOneplace.com, so you can find more about his traveler's notebooks. They're really wonderful. This is the 4th or 5th one of his that I have. I've got a couple of camels and a blue one and maybe 3 camels and a blue one. I don't know. I can't remember. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.